You're a Christian.
You say that. I haven't claimed that.
Either you're a Christian or you're not. Which one is it?
I could be either of them, but I don't have to tell you.
I was under the impression I was invited to talk to a Christian.
I did comment on whether or not Jordan Peterson was a Christian. I said, full stop, without question, no, he's not. I'm not saying that I don't want him to be. I absolutely want the man to know Jesus. I was saying, if he will not openly confess Christ, if he's not talking like that, then no, he doesn't understand the gospel. No, he's not a Christian. And there's a number of verses we're going to go through today where, I just read one in Matthew chapter 12. Whoever is not with me is against me. Whoever does not gather with me scatters. Jesus explicitly says, if you're not with him, you're against him.
Right.
You see, you can't take a neutral position with Jesus and be with Jesus. And I'm saying that because that's what Jesus said. Luke 9:26, for whoever is ashamed of me and my words, of him will the Son of Man be ashamed when he comes in his glory and the glory of the Father and of the holy angels. I love that Jesus does two parts there. Mm-hmm. If you're ashamed of me
and my words.
And my words. And so if you're even ashamed of the teachings of Jesus, then he'll be ashamed of you as well. Right. But Scripture does say, like, if you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, you shall be saved.
Right.
Okay. So there has to be some sort of confession to the Lordship of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And if Peterson won't make that confession, then Peterson's just not a Christian yet.